So before we actually do hop into today's video, I just want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for partnering with the channel on today's video. If you guys haven't already downloaded the game, we will have a link down in the description below for you to do so for free. So as a lot of you guys know, a couple days ago, we had a weapon balance patch for Call of Duty Mobile where they changed a few weapons around, being the ASVAL, the QQ9, and the Man-O-War. And we already made a video covering the QQ9 buff, but we didn't make a video covering the ASVAL buff. So I'd actually use this weapon for one public free-for-all match just to sort of test it out and see how different the change actually was to it. And I don't really care about the other changes, but there's one that specifically makes this weapon significantly better for me, and that is the fact that they actually sped up the bullet velocity for this weapon. So now that we have this update, the bullets actually are hitting their targets much faster, which makes using this weapon at like mid-range and long range significantly easier. So definitely this weapon is a lot more viable now than it was before, and even so before it was pretty dang viable, as like I called it the MSMC of ARs, and that's exactly how it performs now, but just even better. So anyway, this is the build that we're going to be using here on the VAL. This is a pretty well balanced build between having everything go up and nothing really go down. And I made a decision to actually use the MIP laser 5MW as opposed to the OWC laser, which is like typically the standard, because of the fact that this helps the sprint to fire delay by 25%, which is significant, making it a little bit easier to get those close range kills. Just because this is going to be a very aggressive weapon to use, so I want to be as deadly at close range as possible, and having that sprint to fire delay be basically shorter than usual will allow you to get your first couple of shots on your opponent before they can even, essentially fire back. So pretty standard build here, I would say, otherwise. And we're gonna go ahead and hop into some ranked games, so I'll see you guys once we find a match. Okay, we got high-rise team deathmatch. Now, normally this would be something that I'd be like, okay, I don't want to play with the ASVAL, but again, because the bullet velocity has been sped up significantly, I think this wouldn't be like too terribly bad. Especially if we get some of the like more mid-range challenges, like right here. Definitely hear footsteps all around me. Good bit of players. Yeah, so as you can see, man, the bullets travel much faster, and it just seems like the gun shreds so much faster. Like a shot like that would have been close to impossible prior to this update. I don't think they made a change to the recoil control. I could be wrong, and they could have buffed this as well because it's so easy to use. But I know another change that they did was actually to the positioning of the weapon to sort of make it seem like it has less recoil as well. So overall, they did a lot of buffing to this gun. Definitely pays off because this thing shreds. I'm a UAV. I've got ghosts. I'm good. I'm gonna have to try to push their spawn point here. If I want our team to win, I think I'm gonna have to be getting the majority of these gunfights. Yeah, they're definitely spawning up here right now. Okay, I'm just gonna lay down for a second. Oh no, I'm getting shot on the side. There's another guy next to me. Hopefully the shock RC hits him. See. Thank you. Got one more over here. Come on, peek it. Yeah, this thing you can definitely see. It's like it just beams. They're right here. No, teammate. Just hip fire him. It's another benefit of the laser we have. Nice little wall bang. Oh, I'm actually out of ammo. Okay, that's fine. I got the equalizers. Air footsteps near me. Pain. RIP that. These guys are gonna peek in. Oh, I'm dead. It's okay. 10 streak, that's nice. Got 28 kills. Only down by 2. Okay, I saw this guy. Oh, double. And on a guy with an annihilator. That's huge. And I'm behind another one. Ah. Okay, another UAV. Still down by 1, but we got a little bit of the spawn trap going. Like I said, if I could just keep taking the majority of our team's fights here, I can make this comeback alone. Hey, finally, we got the lead for the first time. I'm gonna have to hit this reload. A lot of players are gonna be in front of me. Again, I'm just gonna try to play the radar. Shield player. It's too close. Fight harder. We got a dip. Or, no, we got a dip. I was gonna say, or I put the sentry down. It would just make sense for me to leave instead. That guy would block all the sentry shots. It's too close. Fight harder. There's another one in here. I think we went down low. It's anyone's game, but that UAV is gonna be deadly against our team, so I'm gonna try to shoot it down. Destroyed enemy's UAV. I gotta pop off.
Hostile Predator missile inbound.
Come on. Let me get a couple of challenges.
Tied for the lead.
UAV.
Standing by.
We're winning.
UAV recon is standing by. UAV online. We've taken the lead.
Drop that down. Oh, we won. Let's go, dude. That was such a close game. To be real with you guys, I didn't think we had that one. I'm glad our team was able to make the comeback, though. We dropped a lot of kills. That would have been a disappointing game to lose. Definitely had above 25. Yeah, 27 in a TDM. That was nasty. We are going to make a couple of changes here to our VAL loadout, though, just because I feel like I didn't have enough strafe speed, which is something that I definitely wanted. So we might go with the skeleton stock as opposed to the combat stock. Anytime I ADS, I just felt like I was in mud, and definitely with the weapon that you want to be aggressive with, having ADS movement speed would be super helpful. So this is the new loadout that we're going to be using. All right, we got Crash this time around. I don't know what mode. Team Deathmatch again. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to drop 27 for another win here. I hear plenty of footsteps near. They're below me, coming up. The strafe speed's definitely noticeably higher now as well. Yeah, I stick to it, man. This is like the MSMC of ARs. And it's definitely a lot more viable now. Whew. Yeah, the bullet velocity was a huge buff. Definitely necessary as well, I think. Yo! The thermite took me out, but I got that kill. I was wondering why my movement was a little bit slower. I didn't actually like hear the thermite hit me. I think spawns might have finally flipped. Honestly, I lied. I have no idea where these guys are spawning. They must be getting back alleyway spawns or something.
Tango down.
I think there's one more in there. Okay, here's footsteps. I think he's trying to drop down. Pushing in. Still two. I'll drop the shock RC and then pop the UAV and hopefully hit a reload. I see this guy. You know what? That's fine. I'll use that shock RC just as an escape mechanism. Oh, I saw like in the corner again. Is that the skin? No, there's one more. Yeah, this thing is actually nuts. I love this weapon. I feel like it's been a while since we got a weapon that's like fun and super good. And that's exactly what we have right now.
Contact with enemy.
Hostiles have destroyed your sentry.
Hell yeah. I think it's just super refreshing to use a weapon with a high fire rate after the like Mana War and other 3-tap weapons have been meta for so long. Got a lot of players up here. Oh, they dropped down. Come on. Let me get this other guy as well. Perfect. Definitely streaking up right now, I'll tell you that. Oh! Yes, shock RC. No, nade. That was my nade. Imagine if it killed me. My dog is barking at my Uber Eats man. Oh, I saw that high alert. Okay, I heard all those footsteps behind me there, my teammates. That's good. Heard those footsteps. Yeah, this thing's very satisfying to use. These guys love going to the back alley, don't they? Last kill right there. See if our teammate gets it. There it is. All right, GG's. We didn't have to drop 27, but I think we still hit 20 that round for sure. Yeah, another 22 there for that win. And everyone, that is where we're gonna go ahead and call it here for today's video. Pretty simple, 2 matches, 2 solid gameplays. As far as my overall rating here on the VAL's update, I definitely think that was something that was sort of needed and makes this weapon significantly better. So keep in mind, I am rocking the MIP 200mm mid-range barrel when I say this, because this does increase bullet speed even more by another 20%. But after the bullet velocity update for the weapon, it definitely just feels like a solid, normal weapon in the game. I think the only time you're really going to struggle with it now is at like super long ranges. But as far as like close and mid, and even like the mid to long, pretty solid weapon. Shreds very quick, very easy to control. And, you know, overall, I think it was a really good update. So thank you all so much for tuning in here to today's video. If you guys all did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you went ahead and gave it a like rating. But with all that being said, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it here for myself. And I'll catch you all in the next one.